Hello and welcome everyone. So, well, it had to load in the grass. So, I chose to look something up, and it seems like this quest will not become missable. So, considering that the dragon right now can one-shot us, maybe we should come back to this later. You know, when we won't die from a single hit. Against a dragon that has a lot of health, and I consider an in-game enemy. Damn. Oh boy. Dang, come on. I could use a snack. Maybe sometime next century. I'm just kidding. We will fight the dragon, but not tonight. Alright, so to unlock this area. Well, to unlock the map for this area, what we have to do is very simple. We get our asses kicked. But let's think about this. There are a few things we can do. I mean, we could go this way, but there's absolutely no reason to. This would end up in a dead end. We'd want to go this way, up here, then over here, and then, well, we actually want to go over here somewhere? Oh wait, no. We want to go over here. Funny thing, we actually have to kill one of the toughest enemies in the game during this run. Well, not that we have to, but it's a really good idea to do so. Alright. Now let's take a quick look at this weapon. Oh, and I also learned something. Arcane, we should get that up to 45. And same with Faith. Because for this specific weapon, apparently it has a huge drop off. Oh wait, look at that incant scaling, 222. Then this one, 146. It's not even comparable. Oh, and it also boosts the specific incantations that we're using. Oh, and this one scales with strength and faith. The lowest one is E. With this one, faith is the lowest one, and it scales with C. So it's two higher, while this one's highest one. This one's is faith, it's a B, and this one is just one higher right now. But first, let's check something out. Ooh. Wait, I can definitely get a level. Oh well. That's interesting. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's in-game stuff. Alright, so using the powers gained from slaying dragons, and it's basically dragon magic. You're a fairy tale dragon slayer. Drona, check the top left corner, right under status. You'll see the name that I've chosen for my character. And then you'll see how much we thought the exact same. Then can we change our horse's name to Happy? Unfortunately not. We can't change Torrent's name. Right, so we need to go up there. By the way, I don't know if you've ever seen a dragon incantation in this game, so let me show you. So yeah, There was a dragon incantation. Can I make my helmet not visible? No, I cannot. And I'll lose significant protection if I remove it, I think. Give me a moment. I'll show you something and then you can tell me yourself what you think. So, do you still think the same? Yeah, I've got Dragon Claw, Dragon Maw. I've got Poison Breath. Well, Rot Breath, actually. I've got Fire Breath, Magic Breath. And I think that's all I have. I will try to get Magma Breath later on. I'm gonna have to kill the punk right up here. I remember him being a pain in the ass if you don't do it. Ouch! Somehow it worked out for me. Well, fuck. That was actually not what I intended. That was also not what I intended. And we got it! First try. And yeah, the damage is no joke. Oh, I think I can actually... No, I think I need a 6 for it to... yeah, I think I need a 6. Plus 5 and it's all... Yeah, alright, so we actually need a 7. But yeah, the dragon... no, the damage is really good. And remember, we're not done upgrading the damage yet. Alright, we're not gonna fight this one right now. But are you ever gonna fight it? You missed fighting it the last time. Yes, we will fight at some point. Well, if we all remember it. Alright, so... Arcane. You see, it's Arcane that gives us the most damage increase. Golden Seed, Golden Seed. And now we are gonna get as much as we can. We just got 60,000. Is that enough for 2 levels? It is not. We want 63,000. Alright, this should be enough. So now we should be able to get 2 levels. You know, I could take a look at the damage from before and the damage from after. So let's take a look at the damage before we level up. Are you kidding me? Alright, 835. I think I could kill it in just a few hits. So 835. Damn, it goes to that it needs much more than I thought. 400 is needed. Great. Well, fuck it. It gets 1,200. Taj, you look like a slowpoke, so I prepared a car for you. That's it. Car? No thanks, miss. I'd rather walk. It's alright. Aye! Who's Melna in this context? Would it be Ursa? Because we have actually played a build that was Ursa. Yeah, there you see. For some reason it starts walking once we get close. Oh, we now do 51 extra damage. $51 extra damage because of 2 levels. Hey, idiot! Get over here! Ouch! Could you stop? Alright, that's just bullshit. Great, a light gust can now kill me. Damn. Hell, you could come with the worst, the least insulting your mama joke, and my character would die from emotional damage now. He has 17 health left. Oh boy. Reading a fairy tale book. Mirayan, the devil, of course. I don't believe you. Alright, 15,000. That's so little. Fine. You might want to invest in your vitality, you muscle brain tarnish. Later. That is actually part of the plan, but it's also why we're actually not going straight to the capital. We're right outside it, but we have another plan. Because I actually know how to gain access to the best level farming area in the entire game within the probably next 15 minutes. If I were to not do any other fights than the mandatory ones. But I am gonna do a fight that isn't mandatory, so it's gonna take longer than that. Well, fuck! Well, that's one death. Me having too little health did so I wasn't able to attack in time. Well, I wasn't able to survive for long enough. I wonder how many unique death messages you've written at this point. Because even that one was somehow unique. Wait, how did that hit me? Alright, you know what, sure. Sure. So apparently, I just needed to out-damage it. Give me a moment, we're gonna update the death counter. That hit you because it's a huge gargoyle with a long double-bladed tip spear. Yeah, but didn't it miss the attack? It looked like it missed the attack, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, that happens. Sometimes. Pretty often. Alright, I'm often wrong, yeah. Alright, so we could just go for the capital. And while that might be a smart idea, we have another objective that we need to fulfill first. That are much more important. You see, our main objective right now, it is first we're gonna go to this tree. And after getting these two, we're gonna fight someone who just can't accept a loss. And then we're gonna find a lost side of grace and go and invade an NPC. You couldn't beat me the first time. Actually, you could. Quite a few times, actually. Nope, nope. Ouch. Well, beat me a few times the first time around, and this time he also killed me. I should probably have tried to dodge instead. Rematch! Oh, there are no boss HP bar. He's not a boss. Ouch! No! No! No Beyblade attack! Oh shit! Ha! We win! Unless he hits me even a single more time. Ha! Got him! I don't know how he does it, but somehow he can take over some characters' bodies. And even the first version, the one that was a really tough boss, well, the first many times it's a tough boss. Fuck it, I still have a tough time with it. Even that one seems to be one where he has just taken over an enemy. Hey! Would have thought I'd lose again. Well, I'm gonna have to add to the counter. I'm not gonna die to that one again. Well, this time I didn't. Alright, so Melna, she wants to say something interesting this time, I think.
Spoken echoes, shall I share them?
I think this is one of the more interesting times she says something.
In Marika's own words, hear me, demigod.
Yeah, it is this time.
My children, beloved, make of thyselves that which ye desire. Be it a lord, be it a god. But should ye fail to become aught at all, ye will be forsaken, amounting only to sacrifices.
So she's saying, hear me, my children, become what you want, but if you fail to become anything, then I will cast you aside. So
Shall I turn your
that is kind of interesting.
them with me?
She'll let them be whatever they want to be, but they have to become something. So another 3. Good. That would only give me 5,000, and that's 7,000. And yeah, we can't get a level right now. By the way, with my pot build, to get all of the pots, I would essentially have to early on go over here for a dungeon, well, over here somewhere, for a dungeon that we can't really see here. Go through the entire thing just to get a few more pots. The pot build might be possible, but it's so... It is so tough to even stand a chance with it that I'm not sure it's any fun. And it essentially ends up revolving into, oh, focus on rot. Rot and blood loss. Now if you're wondering why I'm killing these, so they can't use the catapults when I run by them. Like the Grania of the Witch of the Runaways. I do not care if you end being a villain or a heroine. I care that you are so weak you are shaming the family's legacy or sorcery. Well, that's also a way to look at it. But she's essentially saying that, well, she does kind of say that you have to become something of significance. But you could also look at it as someone saying that they don't care at all what they become. Just something. And it is completely up to themselves what they become. Though I think Marika is a little bit more strict than that, and she's saying that they had to become something of significance. Now, the reason we attack those is because, well, we are gonna run... oh, there's something out there too. But we're gonna run down there, and they would start shooting at us. Yay, for the first time I don't have to deal with getting shot at. There's also that America told the ones that failed that they would be sacrifices. Considering that the ambitions of her children, she was basically pitting them against each other. Yeah, that does sound like something that she'd actually do. Yeah, we need to turn right away down here. By the way, if you're going through this game a second time, then you can become even more powerful, and not just thanks to stats. You can get a second Dragon Communion talisman, or not talisman, but seal. This seal will then further boost your damage. However, you can only get one per playthrough. The only two ways to get a second one is New Game Plus, or with what is it? Having another player drop it for you. Ah, it destroyed the tree. Alright, I'm gonna do something that may seem like a stupid idea. And it's because I'm not sure what's gonna happen when it comes to what I'm about to do. Oh, fuck. I looked away for a moment and was about to ride off the edge. No, I get the feeling that Shiori should be taking pictures non-stop if she played this game. Especially since the game would actually let her. And there we go. Alright, so full health. Slap the bad doggos. Sure. Alright, he deals more damage than I thought. But the fact that he wanted to one-hand his weapon kinda screwed him over. So I can actually now gain access to the... Oh, nice. But we need something that is slightly better than what we just got. On that times, you feel like a scrub that will die fast, so I'll increase your vitality. I remember that. Well, I remember that comic, and wait, I actually never got around to reading more of it. I probably should someday. Well, I'll look into it when I finish the Digimon one. Oh, well. They're staying at something. Oh, they're staying at the mountain. Oh, yeah, definitely the mountain. Alright, so I could get another thing right here. Yeah, let's get that first. You see, we can get a golden seed. So you should probably go for the golden seed first. I just thought about something. No, it's not a dragon incantation. I'm not allowed to use it. You see, I can actually very soon gain access to the spell that I would need for the most masochistic run possible. And yeah, if I do that run, if I actually try to do it as in I get the spell and start trying to go through it with the spell, then yeah, then I can't really say much whenever Droner starts calling me a masochist. Right now, I can refute it. I heard the writer of the manga asked for a 2-month break in order to play the DLC. Yeah, I can see why. The DLC has a lot of content and I'm not easy. It is without a doubt the hardest DLC they've ever made. And I consider Melania, the Blade of Mekla, to be a pause from Promised Consort with An. But hey, the DLC came out about 2 years ago at this point.
I wish to anoint you a knight luminary. So.
Yeah.
Have it any
Let's see.
now. Take this for your final trial. Normally this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recanting the wisdom of the 2 fingers. But since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do.
But I'm not maidenless. And yeah, there are actually 2 maidens in the game that you can do it with. We're gonna go for the one we actually have access to right now. Because we've already killed the one who killed their own maiden. And back here. Oh wait, Drona, you do remember that I usually kill those Albanorics, these ones, and the red ones of them, to get a lot of runes really fast, right? But that area is a very late game area. So how do I gain access to that early? Well, that's a very easy way.
You've come, and with this a knight now. Give me your finger.
Yeah, I'll give you my finger, but I'm not gonna listen to it.
Blood will be
Right, I remember it sounds really bad. Fine.
Oh, good heavens! Clench your teeth or something.
Huh. Didn't sound as bad as I remembered.
Never forget that feeling of agony, for it is what binds you to Luminary Moog, to all of us. You have the sweetest scream.
Alright, we need to talk with him again. There we go.
A medal granted by the power I've garnered, but you mustn't use. The meeting must win. Luminary, we must.
You mustn't use it yet. Alright, I will not use it yet. I will use it now. There we go. Trying to now there. All we need to do is go the right way, then we'll actually be able to get to the slaughtering ground. So the area where usually we have to go through a lot of stuff to get to it, we're now there. We usually have to go to the ice area, go to an optional area, go through a castle, defeat the boss of the area. But yeah, so let me show you. See, it is right up here. So yeah, we are now at the cliffside. Well, you want me to get health? Sure, I'll get health. Let's see. And there we go. No! Be patient! The cliffside area is like the race in Time Stranger. I mean, I guess so? look at how many runes we get. By doing barely anything. And there we go. That was all the enemies in this area, and we can now level up at least once. I could go for health? Nah, we don't need health. We actually do. We actually need health. Could I go for... Fine. Yeah, don't worry, I'll only do it one more time. It's not like Drono thinks I need a lot of health, right? I mean, I could also just call it now, because we can get one more level in health now. Alright, there we go. We now have over 1,100 in health. I mean, it's not because we could get another 800 in health, or almost 800 in health. Well, it is, but... News I just saw, in 24 hours, the wait for the 6th book of the Thrones will have been longer than what the previous 5 books. I do have other incantations, but it is the fastest incantation I have. When it comes to incantations, I'm only allowed to use dragon incantations. And the Dragon Claw is the fastest of the dragon incantations. Yeah, that is kind of the restriction that have been placed on this run. Only dragon incantations are allowed. No other incantations at all are allowed this time around. We don't even have access to the DLC yet. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, fuck! Oh, crap! I don't know what hit me there, but something did. Let's see. It is actually still slower than the Dragon Claw. I looked it up, and the Dragon Claw is the fastest dragon incantation in the entire game. So, while it may seem fast, it is still slower. So, that is what makes this run so difficult. The thing that makes this run so difficult is you are gonna take hits in this game, in this run, high ruled. You will end up taking hits. And because of this, unlike how you'd play most runs that use incantations, you have to use armor and you have to upgrade your health. Otherwise, you're gonna end up dead. For example, that, I think she's named Adola, that dragon. Oh fuck. She can right now one-shot us. Oh fuck. Nope, not what I actually wanted. You know what, we are changing... No, wrong one. Especially since I know that... I already know that it doesn't work to use a rod on it. Not my plan. All right. Yeah, it has really good hyper armor. Once you get to the correct part of the animation. You see, in the beginning part of the animation, it has really bad hyper armor. But once it gets to the second part of its animation, then you're fine. The part of the animation where you go up in the air, if you get hit doing that, then you're gonna fall down. Often even from the easiest attacks. Now, we have a small problem. If we don't just continue, then we have to go past those things again. And while Toad loves ending dead, he also likes finishing runs, eventually. Yeah, but I actually had to give up on my pot run. That's simply because with the rules I set for my runs, yeah... Either I would have to train up in level almost 200 before we beat the first fuck! Before we beat the first Great Rune boss. Fuck! Yeah. Damn. I think you're starting to see my problem with this run. Well, I missed every single attack, and if I get hit one more time... What that? I don't... I have the talisman that does so... spells come out faster. And the one where roars do more damage. Wait, there might be something I can do to start out better. But yeah, I accidentally did something I should not have. But yeah, I have these two right now. I can use magic breath against it. If this can hit, that'll be perfect. It cannot hit from here. Well, I still did a lot of damage to you. Well, that did not go the way I would have liked it to. Uh-oh. Damn it! Well, fine, if that's what you want. Damn. No, I have defeated those. I said that in my pot run. This isn't my pot run, but in my pot run, I would have to do that. And that's for purely mathematical reasons. In this one, I've defeated, I defeated Godric, I've taken down Renala, I've taken down Radan, and I've done most of Rani's quest line, and well, we got into the city. Wait a second, yeah, I think, oh no, then I'd have to go, frick. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Wait. But are there really any talisman right now that... Oh wait, there's actually one, but... Wait, no. Wait, what the... Do I remember something wrong? I don't think I do. No, the third one... Don't we gain access to the... You see, that's one part of the game where... Yeah, there we go. That is one I always remember always forget to get. I never get that third one on time. Alright, that one... raises faith, I mean that does more damage, but not really what we need. This... Yeah, we don't really have anything we need at this point. So there's no reason for us to get it, because there aren't really anything we want from her. And let's see, that final nightly hit. Yeah. Dorna, that's actually not a guy. But yeah, there's actually no reason for us to get that one. I mean, I can, but let's take a look at how little it actually gives. It gives 10. We use this 24 every time. So it's not actually worth it. So yeah, we have a run where at this point all we need are levels in a few things. And we'll be fine. But yeah, whenever you see that I do a run, I might be a little bit more strict than others. Actually, the Raw Talisman works for the Flame Breath. Well, for any breath attack. So it does actually help. It doesn't work for my Dragon Claws, but it works for the Dragon Fire and the Smarex Glintstone Breath. From what I read, it works with roars and with breath attacks. So yeah, it does actually work. Ah, well, those are gone apparently. And of course, I remember that I should. Oh, that thing. That I should do so I had more healing items with me. Considering how much damage we deal. No, I did not remember that. I did not remember that at all. Hello! Damn it! Had he not done that, we might actually have been able to... might actually have been able to survive. Or if we had been able to stun the enemy. By the way, Hyrule, how much have you played this game? 35 deaths, god damn it. I'm pretty sure that fire isn't very good against it. Oh, you haven't? Alright. You sound very knowledgeable about the game though. Hello! You missed! Fuck. Damn it! I actually thought I would be able to dodge that one. But yeah, essentially what I'm trying right now is to see if I can get... I actually can get to do a certain thing. Well, I want to post break him. Well, her. But there's actually a way around that boss, so you don't have to fight it at all. Really? I thought he would change into... Yeah, there he goes. Oh, there she goes. Damn it! Alright, I need to change my strategy. I mean, I can get more health. We do have access to the Albinoric slaughter ground, but I don't think I need that right now. I need to be more careful instead. Alright. Could you stop that and... No, seriously, stop it! No! Uh-oh. That was definitely not right. Well, it was also not a... Damn it! Could you stop that, you goddamn punk? That's not stopping it. Oh, fuck. Alright, so if we get hit, we're doomed. No! She had to use the fastest attack she had. Alright, I mean, that's one more death than, no, I think that's two more deaths than it says on the counter. But yeah, had she used any other attack, I think our attack would have been able to come out in time. And that would have ensured that we would have won. Damn it! Stop spamming that! Have they updated the game of what's going on? Usually she only uses that whenever you try to heal. It's usually a heal counter. It's not usually something it spams. Alright, this is a problem. Damn it! Yeah, it's spamming those attacks at this point. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? That was in... That was the usual right time. Alright, so we have a problem. We cannot heal anymore. And I thought we would survive that hit. But I think we may need to do something unexpected. We may need to go to the last side of grace and get ourselves some more healing. Because it looks like we have plenty of no, not stamina restoring, FP restoring. But we don't have enough healing. I think that is enough. Yeah, I think this is gonna be enough. But yeah, it's rough with this build, but here's the thing. I could actually completely skip this fight. Hyrule, you know how to skip the fight too, right? There's actually a quest line that once you finish it, you are right behind that boss. Well, behind the fog gate that the boss is guarding. I once got behind it and then tried to see if you could attack the boss through the fog gate, and you can. However, there's just one problem with it. The boss knows to attack you too. Alright. But yeah, it's a somewhat easy quest line to do. But now I want to do this fight. I want to do it simply because of the fact that it's tough. I mean, I'm not doing these runs because they're supposed to be easy. There we go. Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop spitting at me? Hey! Well, fine, then I'm just gonna heal. Stop it! Stop it! Really? Could you stop this? Apparently the answer to that is no. And that is how big a difference change in attacks does. That went so much easier. Thanks. Now I'm gonna have to make sure to up the death counter by, I think it was 3 since the amount that Daniel wrote. So we're gonna up the death counter. Yeah, I'm absolutely terrible at keeping numbers on that on my own. But hey, I do my best. And from what you just saw, it's also why I'm concerned with fighting some of the faster bosses. Imagine trying to fight Melania, Blade of Mikula, with this build. I just don't see that going well. Oh well. I've also considered a build where I doubt that is going to go well. But mostly because, well, I consider it essentially what is called an emulation run. Not emulation, but IMMOLATION. Hello, Intergamer, and welcome! Good to see you! So, we just took down that enemy, and we may need to up our health for a while. And we can actually get the spell for that other run at this point. Though I should probably change what I have on me. And let's see. Yeah, nope. Yeah. Allocate. We are definitely gonna need this. Well, probably this. We're doing great. We have a new person in chat. Hi, Ruled. So, hi, Ruled. Are there any runs that you'd like to see? That you could be interested in seeing? And no, not a pot-only run. I've already tried that. It's not mathematically possible unless I get it up in level 200 or something like that. I think I still have the build. I don't think I've deleted it yet. But yeah. It essentially ends up becoming a rot run. Or blood loss run. Now I've done that before, and yeah, it's just not that interesting. Ah, well, all right. Yeah, I'm already doing that. Hello. By the way, with Dragon Incantations, we're talking only dragon spells that transform a part of the user into a dragon. Which means dragon spells that doesn't do that don't count in this run. Or aren't allowed for this run. Cleanstone Pebble only. That's actually not that hard. My first magic run ended up focusing mostly on that, I think. Though I did use stronger ones later on. In the game, Cleanstone magic scales really weirdly, in my opinion. Well, there are, for example, one of the dragons let you learn dragon spears. With that, you end up getting some kind of black lightning, no, not black lightning, but red lightning spear in each hand that you throw into the ground. But no part of you changes into a dragon. So there are spells that don't do that. It's more boring in my opinion, but there are spells that don't do that. By the way, funny piece of information. That dragon right there, it looks like it's just scenery, right? Here's the thing. It's not. Modders have tried to put an enemy AI onto that dragon, And the only reason that the game crashes when you do it is because the dragon is too big. The game can't handle that size. So that is essentially an enemy that doesn't have an AI. Yeah, an enemy you can walk on that doesn't have an AI, but still. See, that's the dragon called Incans, not the commune Incans. True. But I didn't even mention whether it was commune Incans or cold Incans. I just said dragon spells. On the DLC that we can fight. The game is not made to handle that big enemies. So you'd have to do more than just make a DLC at that point. You'd have to make substantial changes to the game as a whole. I mean, maybe they're gonna do it with the next game. Yeah, and all it can... No, actually it's not. It is not nearly as big. Greyhold, its length might be the length of that dragon's throat only. And you have the entire body and the entire tail to still deal with. And the entire wingspan. I could of course be wrong. There is a YouTube channel named Sully the Witch. I think she has looked into it. So I think you could check it that way. And I don't remember the exact details. But yeah, I think it's significantly bigger. You know, the attacks are incredibly slow, but they are also incredibly powerful. There we go. I don't remember where the last one is. Oh, not the last one, but there he is. There we go. Time to kill him. Ha! So, Endergamer, do you think I'm gonna be able to beat my my record regarding the number of deaths? Do you think I can get fewer deaths this run than my other runs? Or do you think I'm gonna end up with a lot more deaths? That's completely understandable. I don't think I can do it either. And I don't think I'm gonna try to take on Melania. I think that's just impossible because of how fast she is. Because of how fast she is, I just don't think Melania is even possible for us. In the game, do you think, with how slow we are, that Melania is possible for us? With how she just keeps attacking over and over and over. And we need about 4 seconds to pull off a single attack. There's one attack that makes it possible. But but it's an attack she uses often. And it's an attack she only uses in her first phase. It's also that. Oh, I don't even remember the correct way to go. Yeah, I don't remember the correct way to go. I just remember the easy way to go. And don't worry, we will fight it. Alright, which attack is it? Damn it! Ha! Got him. Yeah, I accepted that I was just gonna take some hits, and that was enough for me to be able to win. Alright, so the attacks I remember that she has is, there's one way she hits up in the air and then into the ground. That does give a bit of time, but unless I, every time I do that, also hit her into the ground, then she's gonna have too much time to counter afterwards. So there's that. Ooh, 50,000. There are her stabbing attack, well, the one where she dashes and stabs at the same time, but that gives her she quickly goes into another attack after that. Alright, so I know where I'm supposed to go, so let's go. Yeah, there's literally no reason for me to not go where I'm supposed to right now. Are you kidding me? And that is how we handle them. Do you remember anything about the attack? Because if you can tell me something about it, then maybe I can tell you which attack it is, and then I can tell you whether it would we would be able to do something in that situation or not. Because it could be that you're right, and there are one attack that we can use to our advantage to actually beat her. If it is possible for us to beat her, then maybe I should consider it. No. That won't help us. You see, the issue there is the moment she stops the attack, she's quickly able to go into another attack. So Waterfowl Dance, that is out of the question. And she also doesn't use that attack very often. She uses it at 15% health. No, 50% health. So she needs to lose about half her health before she uses it. That's not really viable, because we then need to get her down to 50% health to be able to damage her, to get her down to 50% health, so she'll do the attack, so we can damage her. Ah, nice. But yeah, Waterfowl Dance, if that is the one, then that's not an option. Alright. So we're looking for something very important in here. We're looking for a painting. But I think we have to go to an upper floor. But yeah, the Waterfowl Dance, that would be, even if we could, right after that, it would be too risky. Way too risky. Especially since I'm absolutely terrible at dodging it. There we have it. So that painting is what we need to be able to do our emulation run. Now we need to go up here and find the right one. But alright, have a good night, Gamer, and thanks for dropping by. It was great to have you here. Alright, so what we need now is... Yeah, I want the spell. I do want the spell. If I can get the spell, I'd be really happy. Alright, so it's not here. Could it be up there? I mean, it's not here so far. Oh, yeah, it's probably over here. There we go. Fire's deadly sin. So we actually now found the spell that we're gonna have to see if it's actually any good. What? But you're gonna use something that you aren't allowed to use. Run, invalid. Listen, we're just gonna use it to see how bad it actually is. Because that is the spell that I'm gonna have to try in another run. Allocate flasks. And it's an incantation, so that's good. Actually, it is not bad. And activating it is pretty good too. Alright. But yeah, I bet that with doing a run like this, you end up becoming really good at dodging. Hell, even that one is actually better. Yeah, that one is actually better than the original emulation. But yeah, we are not allowed to use that. You know, I could actually just have our character die. We'd lose all the runes we have. Alright, there we go. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's not because it's actually a hard fight. Yeah, I just wanted to prove that it was a fight we easily could handle. Just so no one can complain about it. You know what? No. No. No, it's still not alright. It's not alright, it's not alright. You are not allowed to use that in that build. No, in that run. So, there we go. Add one to the death counter. And we are not allowed to pick up those runes. No one in chat right now to say whether... Well, there didn't seem to be anyone in chat right now. To say whether we were allowed to do it or not. So I'm gonna take it as it was not allowed. And here around we follow the rules. Alright. There we go. And it's dead. See? That was easy. Well, no one said it wasn't gonna be easy for you. I mean, you're right. No one claimed it would actually be hard. Alright, I wonder, can we one-shot this? We can. But might not have enough FP to kill all of them. Yeah, we didn't have enough FP to kill all of them without healing one more time. If one of the people that were in chat earlier were here, we could have asked them what they think about us testing things out. But since they aren't, then I take the decision. I make the decision that yeah, since it was not allowed for the run and chat did not permit it, that means I have to get rid of the runes. Yeah, once we have 1500, I think we have enough health. For now. You know, at this point, I think, yeah, we might actually already have enough health. We're gonna need to reallocate the flasks. Now, let's think about this. Are there anywhere else where I can get some golden seeds? Not in this area. Probably not in this area. I don't think there are one in this area. I mean, I could try to go down here and then down here, because I know I'm missing something here. Yeah, sure. Right, I think if we arrive here at night, then the turtle aren't there. Then there are a fight instead. That we can't handle right now. I remember there being something around here. Yeah, right here. You know, the witch we can fight in that tower is gonna be annoying. The gargoyles, they might actually be really easy this time around. That's simply because our run or our build might actually be good at handling them. Alright, I'm probably gonna lose some health out of nowhere right here, because I usually do, and I have no idea why. Huh, not this time. Well, it just makes it even more mysterious. Alright. Full. Oh no. And there we go. See, that was easy. Are you kidding me? This is not a good place for our belt. Well, that's one death. I mean, I could just use Rod against her. But I don't like relying on Rod. The only time where I decided it was fine to rely on it was against Grail. And gotcha! Alright, so now we're gonna have to hurry. And I'm not sure where her knights are. I mean, she has some somewhere. But maybe they disappear once she is dead? Nope. They're still there. Well, then they aren't really summons. Instead of summons, they are actually more traps. Spirit traps. And there we go. See? Easy. You know, I think I might actually, in a single fight in the game, an outright fight, not one where I just had to wait out the enemy, but in a single fight I might actually use Rod. That's because that is a fight where I really don't care about being fair in that fight. I've done the fight a single time without using any form of cheese, and I will never do it again. Ever. And gotcha! Ha! See? I knew it would work out. On my first try. But yeah, against the Godskin duo, I'm gonna use Rotten Breath against them first. Then I'm gonna make both of them fall asleep. Because that way, well, one of them will be rotted and the other one, I'll be busy fighting it. Be wary of Tarnish. Nah. But the only Tarnish that she needs to be worried about is one that recently went through the game for the first time. Oh, let's give Rani to the crazy person. That seems like a good idea. And then let's go with the madness ending. Because the one who has held us the entire time, fuck her. Yeah. Oh well. And then at the end the person goes, hey, will you now all admit it was a good idea to give the doll to him? No. Because it wasn't. But then. Rani used to be big. Her doll form is significantly smaller. I mean, I could go in here, but it might be a bad idea. At this point, I think I read that we should go in here. Or it was here. Oh well, we can try both. Well, both give me runes, so that's kind of good. Well, it is good. Alright. Fortified Manor, first floor. West Capital, Rampart. Alright, perfect. got it! Whew! We deal a shit ton of damage with this. Really? Just one? Alright, well. So I could just continue, but I want to see something. We need 5. And with flasks, we were already in flask. Alright, we have a ton of health, we have a lot of runes. We should probably get a level first. No. No, we are gonna go and try to take on Godfrey. And no, we're not gonna fight a single one of the enemies on the branches. If we do that, then we'll... Whoo! Without a single one of them, we'll end up having 2 level FP. Yeah, the further you get, the more of them wants to fight you. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I knew that. I'm confused. Why didn't my attack hit? No! We could have won against him in one try. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. You don't need to tell me. I think had we gotten a few more levels in Arcane, then we would have gotten him in one try. Well, you needed to be a little bit faster. Yeah, but even with max dexterity, it would still not have worked out for us. And now, we're in trouble. Wait, what? Well, that did not go well. There we go. Damn it. And somehow it worked out. We win! Haha! Well, thanks for another talisman pouch that I can't really use for anything. Yeah, I don't have anything to use it for. I think once we have 1500 in health, then we can say that we have enough. Alright, so we are gonna change this to that. So what we want to do is we want to go in here and go through that one. Once we've done that, we want to go through that one. And yeah, I think that's that. Yeah, sure. Are there anything up here? I mean, there are a church. And the start of a possible Earth tree. Which should be concerning. Shouldn't there only be able to be one? You know, it could actually be interesting to try to do a run where you're only allowed to use a single Lost Side of Grace. Oh, so has Soul level 1? Nope. That's why I'm even allowing a single one. You see, if I weren't gonna allow any, then it could be Soul level 1. Oh, actually, you just need to get to a certain point in the game where you can then level up a single time. Well, depending on how you look at it. And whenever you then want to reload an area, you essentially have to exit the game. Yeah, that run would be a pain in the ass. So I'm not sure if this is the right cave, but there's a boss, so that's also gonna help us. But yeah, by allowing the use of a single Lost Side of Grace, then you can level up. And I think the one I would do would be pretty far into the game. Wait, it might actually not be possible. Because if we only are allowed to do one, we're never gonna get... Wait, no, are we gonna get Torrent? That's such a good question. What triggers torrent? Heh. Alright, who the fuck did that? Bad enemy! Now go on and say you're sorry. Or not. I mean, he's kinda dead now. Yeah, that is not what we're looking for. That one gives 3 and 4. And regular kind. Oh, right over here. How did you know that? All the messages. Oh crap, not this one. Well, we need to add 2 deaths to the counter. You see, there are one in the game where it's a bad idea to go through the side like that. It's that one. Only one where that's the case. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, I wanted my runes. I wanted my runes and I would not let anyone tell me no. Alright. I remember that being something significant down there. Alright, now, are there anyone of a substantial threat anywhere? Oh yeah, the one, that one is over there. Now get out here. You couldn't hit me. You suck! Well, the fact that he keeps hitting me shows that I suck. Oh well, we have what we want over here. We don't have what we want because that one is kind of useless to us. But it's not useless. Actually, it actually is. It's fully useless to us. There's nothing of value except, well, we can sell it. Yeah, it was actually hard to get to climb up that one. Interesting. But yeah, we can sell it. That's about it. But yeah, unfortunately, that kind of stone, we don't really have anything where we need it. That's the first time I've actually fallen for that one. Hello. Ah, that one isn't exploding. Yeah, I said hello. Not even wanting to blow up. How rude of them. Thank you. Well, if you're not gonna blow up, I'm just gonna go up here and take this. Heh! Idiots. You know, it's kind of weird that it wouldn't open from the explosion. But a light touch from me was enough to make it open. I made it open up about its feelings, its hopes, and its dreams. It's incredibly boring to listen to. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Hello. I mean, that was something. All right. Oh, we have barely anything left. Well, this one might be easy. I remember this being hard. This was not hard. I mean, that is actually a decent amount. Is it enough, though? Yeah, it actually is. Nice. So now we can go up against Morgoth, the Omen King. Once we've taken him down, then there's actually a reason to return to this place. Two more levels, and then I can actually just focus on one thing. Nice. And allocate flask. Yeah, that's actually good. I just thought that we had too many healing items left. Wait, it's actually opposite. There's a dungeon setup. We want the boss setup. And there we go. Yeah, we could equip more talismans, but the only talisman I can think of that would be of any help whatsoever, that is the Bullhorn talisman. I don't remember where to get that one. I could look up how to get it, but that's probably the only one that would be of use to us. Because for this specific run, high poise is actually very useful. High poise and high health. And that is how easy you take that one down. Blessing of the Earth Tree. That is one hell of a huge bed. But why have a stone bed? That must feel really uncomfortable. It's for status! So, the less comfortable you were, the higher rank you were. Well, that explains a lot. Wait, then Morgoth gotta have been the highest ranking possible. Well, he was a king. All right. All right, so this is gonna go very, very poorly. It's not that it might go poorly, it's just gonna go incredibly poorly. Could you stop? Alright.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
And there we go! One try! Damn! That's the second easiest I've had against him.
Tarnished the tree we are. None idea.
That was literally the second easiest time I've had against him. Damn! You know what? I'm just gonna... Huh. Yeah, it took me less than 3 minutes to beat him. 25 seconds in. It took me 1 minute and... so 1 minute and 52 seconds to beat him with the Dragon Incantation build. That was easy. That was very easy. And yeah, now you actually can't leave the arena because you have to talk with Melina first.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree. No? Prevented the thorn, a husk of the Erd only
Yeah.
and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
Alright.
Shall I turn? Let my hand rest.
Yeah, I want you to level me up for once.
Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So the next 18 levels will give us about 400 more health. Alright. But I don't think we absolutely need that right now. Instead, we're gonna get another 12 levels in Arcane. And then 15 levels in Faith. And then we're gonna focus on Mind. Alright, so they want us to go over there. That's simple. But not really what we want to do right now. Let's see. There are... Avenue Balcony. I remember there being some minor Erd Tree avatars that we can fight. So we're gonna go down there and fight them. Damn it! Damn it! And there we go! Now, does that give me a golden seed? It did. Nice. Now, what were you protecting? Not what we wanted. Now where do I remember there being more of these guys? I think there are one over here, but I don't remember if he gives us a golden seed or not. And I know where we can find a golden seed. It's just that. Yep, we can get a level. So we can get to deal significant... Oh, nice. Yeah, there are definitely quite a few left. Yeah, the incantation scaling goes up as we level up. As we level up Arcane and Faith. Alright. I win. And yeah, we got the golden seed we wanted. Nice. We only have one, so we need another 4. I don't remember where to get all of them though, so that's kind of a problem. I know where to get 2, actually. And one in that area, and then probably one there, in that area. Yeah, I may actually know where to get 4, but not where to get the 5th. Huh. Well, that's just too bad. Should I try to take on... Let's see. Yeah, let's try to take on the dragon now. Now, we have significantly more in health. We had about 1,000 last time, and it was only one of its attacks that could one-shot us. Alright. Well, this is a problem. This is a major problem. And there we go. Biting the dragon's head off, essentially. 120,000. It gives 3 dragon hearts. Unfortunately, we can't use that moonblade. Well, why can you not use that moonblade? Because it's a dragon cold incantation and not dragon communion incantation. Well, at least now we have all these starlight shards. If we get into a pinch, we now have something we can do. You see, the starlight shards, they actually do so you get FP back over time for a period of time. So for our specific build, it is highly useful. Alright, let's take a look. 242. How much do we need? So 13,100. And that should be good enough. And it's at 242 right now. But yeah, supposedly this specific seal is very unique in that it has a... it went up by 2 in scaling. Could have been better. Yeah. It's unique in that its drop off is at 45 instead of the usual. Well, its hard drop off is at 45. 45 instead of its usual 60. So to get the most out of it, you want 45 in faith and 45 in arcane. First of all, arcane.
So it was thee who would become my lord.
Yep.
Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order.
Alright.
I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
And then we wait a second. And get the Dark Moon Greatsword. Nice. Unfortunately, we can't use that this run. It is a damn good weapon. But yeah, we can't use that this game or this run. You know, there's actually something interesting that I think a lot of people don't know. The dragon we just fought, you can actually find it again and kill it. Nice. Ah, oh, come on. Get the man out of the gutter for once. Some people. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to find the dragon. It's not that hard to find though. Yeah, I think it's down here. No, it's not down there. I don't remember how to find it, so I guess it isn't that easy to find after all. But yeah, you can find the dragon. Oh! No, not there. I remember it being out in the outer area. I guess it's over here. Not in there, but further over here. It is by 2 stones, from what I remember. Oh, yeah, it's over here, I think. Ha! It is so easy to poise break this one. Alright, so that was not Adola. We really have killed Adola, apparently. Ah well. Oh, there's another dragon here. Really? Alright, I know what's gonna happen. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, fuck no. I'm sorry, I can't survive that drop. Yeah, that's... Well, we're done with that fight. It wasn't the fight that I thought it was anyway, so... Yeah, that's just me making excuses. Alright, so we need to get over here. We do that from getting down here, then down here, through this, up here, and then over here. Or maybe just down here, then this way. But that's gonna be a pain in the ass to do. Oh well. Better get to it then. Allocate flask. Ah, well. There we go. By the way, poison is useless in this game. Well, it's pretty much useless. Supposedly an entire duration of poison will against enemies deal about 0.1% of their health. By the way, the enemies in this area, you want to be careful with them. You see, the enemies are worm face enemies. They use Death Blight. Death Blight is only useful against NPCs and other players. Anyone else, it's actually useless, which is very annoying. But yeah, anyone else are immune to it. To think that the optional dragons in that area were worth that little. That did not go the way I would have liked it. Damn it, just regular smithing stones. Not what we're looking for. Where we have left? Alright, thank you. Crystal Dart, not really what we want. By the way, something I find to be kinda a big shortcoming for Night Rain was something that was added much later after Night Rain was released. Something that should have been there from the beginning. Voice chat. Yeah, voice chat was added. It was added after release. Yeah, you're not gonna use that again. It was enough of a threat the first time. You don't need to use it again. But it didn't kill you. Yeah, and? Was it really then enough of a threat if it didn't kill you? Yes. I didn't want it to kill me. Talisman ahead. Ah, that thing. I don't care how precious it is. If that thing is what I have to deal with, then the answer is no. You didn't even hear the question. I don't care what the question is. If it involves that thing, then I'm not going anywhere near the question. Huh? I mean, yes, that thing is useful. It's just too bad that it's something better that I'm looking for right now. Alright, this one is gonna be... Alright, we got it. Not done yet. And one more. And there we go. 2. I need 3. Without 3, that's not gonna help us. Because that means we can't level up our weapon yet. Ha. So what will we do? Where do we find 3? You know what, we're gonna look it up and then we're gonna find out where it is. Elden Ring Sumber Smithing Stone 7. Okay, no mana, subterranean shunning grounds. Oh, Eternal City, found in a chest that protected by silver tears. I think I know where to find it. Alright, so there are actually quite a few areas we've been in where we can get what we're looking for. First of all, there are this area here. Yeah, I think... Lake of Rot, corpse at the edge of a tiny land mass in the northwest. Yeah, it's over here. Wait. There. There we have what we're looking for. And it's incredibly easy for us to get to. Flask and allocate charges. I mean, that one? You know what, we may as well just start running. There we go. Yeah, you see, at that point, there's really no reason pretending that we're gonna be able to make it without having to heal. It was so far away from everything that, yeah, may as well just start running. I wonder what would be harder, soul level 1 or a no healing run. I think soul level 1 would be harder, because that'd still be things you can do. In a no healing run, you could still do so you'd end up dealing a lot of damage. Alright, so now we can actually level up our weapon again. Which means it's gonna become a lot more powerful than it already was. It's just saying something because it's already powerful.
Oh, don't pay me, just lay out.
And it'll increase by another 13. And afterwards it'll increase by 14. Now, let's see, can we actually get our hand on that one? Yeah, we actually can. From the area we just were in. Literally from the area we just were in. The Lake of Rot is a late game area. And yeah, we're gonna have to change our flask again. Wait, don't we already have the +9? If we already have the +9, wouldn't that mean that we'd only have one left? And we already started the quest line for that one. That means we are good to go. Yeah, no, there's no way we have +9. That would just be insane. We actually have +9. We actually have it. Which means at this point there's just one left. And it's not even hard for us to get. Yeah, we had to defeat actually two bosses. I've literally just been here. And yeah, Samba Dragon Smithing Stone, or Samba Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone is all that are left now. Damn. I wonder how hard it would be for us to kill Grail at this point. Well, we're gonna have to get her to do her quest.
I am circumscribed. Perhaps you might doing so will grant. And you, do you think it where I come from? Ah.
We had to talk with her, I think it's 5 times.
You are what you felt light up, and so it is. But come back to me. I will take you in.
Alright. Yay! Hug. I like it. Hug. Well, who doesn't like getting a hug? Alright, so what we need to do now is use the item we were just given.
What is it? The map indicates where it will lead you.
I mean, yeah, I could talk with him, but there's really no reason for me to do so.
I am pleased. Would you like now?
But yeah, we need her to continue her quest line, because we actually want to do her quest line.
You are so very warm. I was known after I lay to do so, but before I was away, pray, despite all that. So please, let me hold you like this. My dear, might I? Could you please find
And there we go.
a certain person? It's a very, so I would like. I'd like you to. It's a very precious. Then good day to you.
But yeah. I wonder why it is that she even has that dagger. Oh, right. They are on opposing sides.
What is it? The map indicate will lead you to.
He is after those who live in death. While we just talk with one.
How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them? Good work.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well for you. And I don't know how he could lose that fight. No, seriously, how in the world can a knight lose to her?
Finally, the stolen Hallobrand of the exalted noble. And now, though I ask you deliver this message to the round, I am Via, deathbed companion, hark round table. Disturb not the death of Godwin, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
Alright. Well, if there's already a law, then they do have the right to object. Alright, so. Yeah, they want to make sure that the player knows where to go, because there are some people who are so stupid that you can mark things for them and they'll still not understand what they are supposed to do. They won't understand shit. But yeah, they want me to go there. I know who they want me to talk with. So, sure, I'll talk with him. Wait, why am I going that way? And I should use the item. That temporarily increases poise. Maybe I should try to take on one of the toughest what is it? Yeah, one of the toughest gargoyles in the game.
I smell it feeding me. Tarnished. I shall grant thee. Feed me.
Yeah, the gargoyle right out here. It's actually a boss. We do not have what we need to fight it. I think I need to add a death to the counter. Yeah, I might need to do it like that. Yeah, this one is extremely tough. Alright. Bullshit! Damn it! Well, that's 2 deaths to the counter. But the thing is, I can actually do that. Now, as long... Oh no. Well, I thought it would take longer to recover from that fall. Huh, well that's 3 deaths. And we are fighting it. We will kill it this time. Well, maybe not this time, but we will kill it tonight. Yeah. Could you fuck off? Yeah, that's what I expected. Oh, fuck you! Really? I started dodging away from it because, well, I knew I had to get away from it. Alright, so we need to get more healing. Well, let's hold this. But yeah, I wanted to get away from it. Instead, it chose to go around me, so I would go towards it instead. You can move a bit too fast considering its size. No! Start dodging away from it when it was too late. Fucking hell. Fight this. Alright, that is just a fucking asshole bastard move. That's not alright. Damn it. What a piece of shit. He could have done so many other moves, and he does the only one that would kill me. How can you be that unlucky? Literally the only move that could kill me in that scenario. Bullshit! You do not... That doesn't kill me in one hit. It does half the damage that it did there. What the fuck happened? No, seriously, it's to the point where I don't actually want to count that one. But we are going to. It is utter bullshit because it deals half that damage. I've been hit by it multiple times before and it doesn't deal close to that. And we got it! Alright, so 6 deaths. But damn! It seemed like it did maybe 50% more damage with the spin attack than usual. And I weren't in the middle of an attack, so it couldn't have been the counter. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Or 9,000 and no, 2,300. So we're gonna say 2,400. That is enough. Alright. Another 6 levels and then Arcane will be at its drop off point. Alright. Now I want to check what dragon incantations are available at this point. Achilles Flame. I mean, we have plenty of dragon hearts. Yeah, we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go backwards through it. Memorize spell. Yeah. One takes a lot more than the other. You know what? I could actually kill one more important dragon. But before doing that, there we go. Sure. The dragon we need to fight is supposedly weak to fire. So we're gonna take it on. What the fuck? My character wouldn't heal from it. As in, I told him to use his cure, but he didn't use it. Apparently because he just kept taking tick damage, then he wouldn't heal. Well, now I know that. Alright. What the? I'm not even close to you yet. Heal! When I tell you to! What the? I weren't that close anyway. I don't like this fight. Oh, you're here to fight me? Nope, you need to go away. Damn, he started the fight very early. And again, he starts it incredibly early. No. I'm not dealing with that. What the fuck? I ran all the way across the arena. Oh no. Alright, you're dead, asshole. Alright, that dragon actually gave quite a bit. But damn! That dragon did not want me in the area. Alright, so decay. Now let's see. Memorize spell. I don't really know. Wait, no, that is already the strong version. Yeah, we have the strong version of just about everything. Let's see, how is this one different? Well, it's different in the way that it doesn't even require that it causes decay to actually, well, it causes scarlet, but for it to deal the damage that we want it to. Alright, so I think I can kill O'Neill now. I'm gonna try. I haven't fought him in a good while at this point. Oh, right. Over here, probably. Yeah. All right. we go! Yeah, I actually had trouble killing him the first time. Wait. 2000 and something is all we need. I didn't actually think I'd kill him on my first try. Another 5 levels in Arcane and will be at the max damage when it comes to Arcane. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Things are actually going well for us. Yeah, I've learned if you're tired of getting hit by the enemies when going through this area, just go that way. Alright, so I literally need to just level up Arcane one more time for that to work the way it's supposed we want it to.
Go on. Now let me. Well, the work of a true. Can you give me some as well, mate? Can you give as well, mate?
This is annoying. We had to go back and forth a few times for this one. You see, we had to go over to him, hand him the needle. No, first you had to talk with him. Then he'll tell you that he wants to help someone. Then you go fight the boss. Then you go back to him. Then and you hand him the needle. Then you go again, and then you hand her the needle. Once you have handed her the needle, you have to show up back here again, and then her quest line continues.
Will you give it? I will reward you. Millicent retended to a wretched. Do you find it that I would show? Well, I'm the one mere bay she is, but the rottings I doubt that. Oh, I'm.
Alright.
If you are white, my flesh. You ask that a quell, but never mind. I would rather than would you mind?
Alright.
Well,
And yeah, she falls unconscious. Then all you need to do is fast travel to this point, and she's now awake.
my apologies. Everything is as even the nightmares have abated. Not that I could ever try.
Oh well, you're welcome.
I'm considered the needle my destiny. It's all thanks. My name is Miller. I'm considered the needle my destiny. I'm with the needle my destiny.
Alright, so what we need to do now... You probably don't need to fast travel to that one, but she should be gone now. Yeah, she's gone. You see, she's now actually down there at the shack. So we're gonna go there. Ah, he attacked faster than I expected he would. Oh well, we'll be fine. But I'm considering getting this game for PC, because there are some very interesting mods for this game.
Oh, something, so I decided I've only perhaps. Well, I must.
Alright, there we go. Then I think if I go here, then I can go back and then talk with him. I think the reason he doesn't want to meet her when she has lost the memory is because of how hard it will hit him. To talk about how she has lost her memory due to something that can't be completely stopped. Ty, why do you always kill that thing? Because otherwise it'll kill me once I go back here.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to me. Now she can stare her fate straight in the... You've been a saint through and as thanks. I'm not the lost sorceress of... Oh, you... Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of the home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain.
Yeah.
However, she has no need of me anymore. No.
She disagreed.
Embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
And that's not really true. Well. Alright, so... I mean, I could go up against him here. At this point, I think we'd actually be able to handle the fight. But yeah, to think that the only way you can actually get to fight the bell-bearing hunter right here is by buying every single one of the skills. Oh boy. What a nightmare. Early on, it's simply too expensive. Which means, at the point you're supposed to fight that version of him, yeah, that's not really good. Right, skip to night. And this should do it. Alright, so not night apparently. Until morning? Wait, seriously, is it? You don't mean to tell me it's noon? Alright, what the fuck is going on here? I haven't beaten him here yet. Why is he not showing up? Elden Ring Bell Bang Hunter. Let's see. Alright, building hunter not spawning an isolated merchant. Ah, alright. So you had to sit at the isolated merchant and then pass it until night. Then you had to stand up and then rest at it again. Wait, so yeah, no, that's still not appearing.
Well, there's been a... How can I help?
Alright, I was told buy an item?
Have a safe trip.
There we go. Alright, well, that did not go well. That's gonna be a tough fight. We may need more health. Either way, that's gonna be it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Twitch and channel, subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye! And yes, I'm gonna quickly add the 8 deaths to the calendar.